As we age, every food choice matters more than ever. You've always heard that fruit is healthy. It's colorful, natural, and full of vitamins. But for seniors, not all fruits are as safe as they seem. Some of the most common fruits could be quietly stealing your leg strength. They may be making it harder to walk, stand, or stay balanced. As you age, your body changes. Your muscles need more care. Your circulation slows down. And certain fruits can work against you instead of helping you. These fruits are often high in sugar. Some are high on the glycemic index. Others trigger inflammation or block the nutrients your legs need. You might notice more cramps in your calves, or you may feel like stairs are suddenly harder. Your legs may tire more quickly. And the real cause could be sitting right there in your fruit bowl. Bananas, grapes, dried fruits, and even fruit juice may seem harmless, but they can spike your blood sugar. That leads to insulin crashes and muscle fatigue. Over time, this can break down leg strength and lower your energy. Fruits like lychees and watermelon are refreshing, but they're also sugar bombs that hit your bloodstream fast. That quick spike may feel good at first, but the crash that follows can leave your legs shaky and weak. The truth is, not all fruit is good for seniors. Some are best avoided if you want to stay active and strong. Your legs depend on balanced nutrients. They need steady energy and good circulation. In this video, you'll learn the 7 worst fruits for leg strength. We'll go over why they cause damage, and most importantly, what to eat instead. You want to stay mobile, you want to avoid falls, and you want to enjoy life with energy and confidence. So before you take another bite of that healthy snack, make sure it's not on the list. Let's take a closer look at the fruits that may be silently weakening your legs. 1. Bananas. High in sugar can spike insulin and cause muscle fatigue. Bananas are often seen as the perfect healthy snack. They're easy to eat, portable, and full of potassium. But for seniors, bananas may not be the best choice, especially when it comes to leg strength. One medium banana contains about 14 grams of sugar. That sugar can cause your blood glucose to rise quickly. When that happens, your body releases insulin to bring it back down. This spike and crash pattern can create a cycle of energy highs and lows. At first, you might feel a burst of energy, but not long after, fatigue sets in. Over time, this roller coaster can take a toll on your muscles. That includes the muscles in your legs that you rely on for walking, standing, and balance. When your blood sugar drops too quickly, your muscles may not get the energy they need. That's when leg cramps, weakness, and even trembling can start. Seniors are especially sensitive to these effects. The body's ability to regulate insulin slows down with age. That makes it harder to recover from sugar spikes. Bananas also have a high glycemic index. That means they convert into sugar fast after you eat them. It's not just the sugar though. Bananas are low in protein and fiber. Without those nutrients, your body absorbs the sugar even faster. That puts more stress on your insulin response. If you already struggle with blood sugar issues like prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, bananas can make things worse. The constant spikes can cause inflammation in the body. That inflammation can weaken muscle tissue over time. It also affects circulation, which your leg muscles need to stay strong and flexible. While bananas do offer some nutrients, like potassium and vitamin B6, the sugar load may outweigh the benefits for older adults. If you eat bananas regularly and notice tired legs or more frequent cramps, it might be time to cut back. Try switching to low-sugar fruits like berries or apples with the skin. These provide fiber, antioxidants, and longer-lasting energy without draining your strength. 2. Grapes, loaded with fructose, which can lead to inflammation and leg stiffness. Grapes are small, sweet, and easy to snack on. Many people believe they're a healthy choice. But for seniors, grapes may be doing more harm than good, especially when it comes to leg health. Grapes are loaded with fructose, which is a natural fruit sugar. While fructose sounds harmless, too much of it can trigger serious problems as we age. When you eat grapes, that fructose is quickly absorbed into your system. Unlike glucose, fructose is processed in the liver. If you eat too much, your liver can get overwhelmed. That leads to the creation of harmful byproducts like uric acid and triglycerides. These substances increase inflammation in the body. And inflammation is a major enemy of your muscles and joints. Over time, chronic inflammation can weaken your leg muscles. It can also lead to stiffness, soreness, and slower recovery after movement. If you've noticed that your legs feel tight or tired after short walks, grapes might be one of the hidden causes. The skin of grapes does contain antioxidants, but the high sugar content often cancels out those benefits, especially when you eat them in large amounts. A single cup of grapes has around 23 grams of sugar. That's more than most people realize. And since they're so easy to eat, it's common to consume more than 1 cup without noticing. High sugar intake from fruits like grapes can also spike your blood sugar levels. That can lead to insulin resistance over time. When your cells don't respond well to insulin, your energy drops. Your leg muscles may not get the glucose they need to function well. This can lead to fatigue, poor balance, and reduced leg strength. For seniors who want to stay active and mobile, it's better to choose fruits that are lower in sugar and higher in fiber. If you enjoy grapes, try eating them in smaller portions, or pair them with a handful of nuts to slow down sugar absorption. Protecting your legs starts with smart food choices, and cutting back on grapes might be one of the easiest ways to reduce inflammation and support better movement. 3. Canned fruits in syrup, packed with added sugars that drain muscle energy. Canned fruits in syrup might seem like a quick and easy way to enjoy fruit. They're soft, sweet, and convenient, especially for seniors who may not always have access to fresh produce. But what many people don't realize is that these sugary treats can silently harm your leg strength and overall mobility. The problem isn't just the fruit, it's the heavy syrup they're packed in. That syrup is often made from high fructose corn syrup or refined sugar. These added sugars create a powerful spike in blood glucose levels. Over time, this repeated spiking wears down your insulin response. That leads to energy crashes and inflammation. When your body is inflamed, your joints feel stiffer, your muscles recover more slowly, and you may begin to feel a deep, nagging fatigue in your legs. Seniors are especially vulnerable to this cycle because the body's ability to handle excess sugar decreases with age. Canned fruits like peaches, pears, or pineapples might look healthy, but just half a cup can contain more than 20 grams of sugar if it's packed in syrup. That's close to, or even more than, the daily sugar limit recommended for older adults. This sugar load not only leads to inflammation, it also affects your circulation. Poor circulation means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reach your leg muscles. Without these essentials, your legs become weaker and more prone to cramping or sudden fatigue. In some cases, the sugar can even deplete your magnesium and potassium levels. These minerals are crucial for muscle function and strength. A shortage can lead to twitching, spasms, or a general feeling of heaviness in your lower limbs. If you enjoy canned fruit, choose varieties packed in water or their own juice. Better yet, go for fresh or frozen fruit with no added sugars. Your legs will thank you for the extra care. Staying strong as you age doesn't just depend on exercise. It also depends on what's on your plate, or in this case, your can. Making a small change like ditching syrupy fruits can have a big impact on how strong and steady you feel every day. 4. Dried fruits, like raisins, apricots. Highly concentrated sugars promote inflammation. Dried fruits like raisins, apricots, and dates are often marketed as healthy snacks. They're small, sweet, and easy to carry around. But for seniors, dried fruits can be a hidden danger, especially when it comes to maintaining leg strength and overall mobility. The main issue with dried fruits is their sugar concentration. When fruits are dried, the water is removed. This makes the sugars much more concentrated. A small handful of raisins can contain as much sugar as a full-sized candy bar. And unlike whole fruits, dried fruits lack the water content that helps slow down sugar absorption. This means that the sugar from dried fruits hits your bloodstream fast. That quick spike in blood sugar can lead to a crash not long after. When your blood sugar crashes, your energy drops. Your muscles feel weak, and your legs may become tired or unsteady. In addition to sugar, many store-bought dried fruits are coated in extra sweeteners. Some are even treated with preservatives like sulfites, which can trigger inflammation in sensitive individuals. Inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of muscle and joint health. When inflammation builds up in your body, your leg muscles lose flexibility. Your joints may become stiff or painful. You might start noticing cramps during the day or even at night. And that's not something any senior wants to deal with. Another problem is the portion size. Because dried fruits are small and light, it's easy to overeat them. You may think you're eating a healthy snack, but in just a few bites, you could be consuming 30 grams of sugar or more. Over time, that sugar burden can wear down your metabolism. It can lead to insulin resistance, poor circulation, and nutrient depletion. All of these things weaken the muscles in your legs and reduce your ability to stay active. If you like dried fruits, try limiting your intake. Choose unsweetened versions and pair them with nuts to balance the sugar. Or better yet, switch to fresh, fiber-rich fruits with lower sugar levels. Your legs deserve strength, not sugar. Choosing wisely today can help you walk confidently tomorrow. 5. Fruit juices, orange, apple, etc. No fiber, pure sugar rush that weakens leg endurance. Fruit juices like orange, apple, and grape are often seen as a healthy part of breakfast. They taste fresh, they come from fruit, and they're easy to drink. But for seniors, drinking fruit juice regularly can be a major reason for declining leg strength. The biggest problem with fruit juice is that it lacks fiber. When you eat a whole fruit, the natural fiber slows down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream. Juice removes all that fiber. What's left is basically liquid sugar. 1 glass of orange juice can contain over 20 grams of sugar. That's almost as much as a can of soda. Because there's no fiber, the sugar hits your system fast. This causes a rapid rise in blood sugar, followed by an energy crash. During that crash, your muscles don't get the energy they need. You might feel weak or shaky. Your legs may become tired even after short activity. These sudden drops in energy take a toll on your strength over time. Juices also increase inflammation when consumed regularly. High blood sugar levels cause the body to release inflammatory chemicals. These harm the muscles and joints in the legs that can lead to pain, stiffness, or swelling. Many fruit juices also contain additives and preservatives. Some are labeled 100% juice but still come from concentrate. That means they're processed, and they may include hidden sugars. These extra sugars worsen the negative impact on circulation and muscle health. Poor circulation means your leg muscles get less oxygen. That leads to slower healing and more fatigue. You may notice that your legs feel heavy or achy, especially in the afternoon or after walking. If you enjoy fruit flavor, try switching to water infused with slices of fresh fruit. You get the taste without the sugar overload. Or have a small piece of whole fruit instead. Drinking juice may feel like a healthy habit, but for seniors who want strong legs and steady energy, it's a habit worth rethinking. Protect your mobility by choosing drinks that work for your body, not against it. 6. Watermelon. High glycemic index causes blood sugar crashes affecting muscle strength. Watermelon is one of the most refreshing fruits around. It's juicy, hydrating, and perfect on a hot day. But for seniors, watermelon may not be as harmless as it seems, especially when it comes to leg strength and energy levels. The problem with watermelon is its very high glycemic index. That means it turns into sugar quickly once you eat it. Just 1 cup of watermelon contains around 9 to 10 grams of sugar. And since it's mostly water, it's very easy to overeat. Because it digests so quickly, watermelon causes a rapid spike in blood sugar. That spike may give you a quick burst of energy, but it's followed by a crash. During this crash, your body struggles to maintain steady energy, especially in your muscles. Your legs rely on stable blood sugar to stay strong and balanced. When sugar levels drop suddenly, your leg muscles may feel weak. You might feel wobbly or even slightly dizzy. And over time, this constant up and down can break down muscle endurance. Watermelon also contains very little fiber. Without fiber, sugar absorption is not slowed down. That puts more stress on your insulin response. For seniors, insulin function is already slower, which makes this even more harmful. Another issue is that watermelon is low in protein, magnesium, and other nutrients that your leg muscles need. It may fill your stomach, but it doesn't support strength or recovery. Eating a large portion of watermelon can leave you full, but still undernourished. Inflammation is another concern. Even natural sugars can cause inflammation when eaten in high amounts. That inflammation affects the joints, nerves, and blood vessels in your legs. You may feel more stiffness or soreness in your lower body after eating a lot of sweet fruit. If you enjoy watermelon, it's best to have a small serving and pair it with a source of protein or healthy fat. This helps slow down sugar absorption and supports your energy. Staying strong after 60 means watching more than just calories. Even fruits like watermelon need to be eaten with care if you want to protect your legs. 7. Lychees. Excess sugar and low fiber can lead to sudden energy dips and leg fatigue. Lychees are sweet exotic fruits that many people enjoy as a treat. They're juicy, fragrant, and full of flavor. But for seniors, lychees can be surprisingly harmful, especially when it comes to keeping your legs strong and steady. Lychees are very high in natural sugars. Just a handful can contain more sugar than most people expect. When eaten in large amounts, they can cause a sharp spike in blood glucose. For older adults, these sugar surges are risky. They can lead to energy crashes, fatigue, and even dizziness. One of the lesser-known problems with lychees is that they contain certain compounds that may lower blood sugar too much when eaten on an empty stomach. This can cause hypoglycemia, especially in people who already have blood sugar imbalances. When your blood sugar drops too low, your muscles are the first to feel it. Your legs may feel shaky or weak. You might even feel lightheaded when standing or walking. That can be dangerous for seniors, increasing the risk of falls. In addition, lychees have a very low fiber content. That means the sugar is absorbed into your system quickly. There's nothing in the fruit to slow it down. And because they're small, it's easy to eat too many without realizing it. Frequent sugar spikes from fruits like lychees can also lead to chronic inflammation. Inflammation weakens muscle tissue and affects circulation. Poor blood flow can leave your legs feeling numb, heavy, or swollen. Lychees also don't provide much in terms of protein, magnesium, or calcium. These are the nutrients your legs need to stay strong, flexible, and energized. So while lychees taste great, they don't give your body the support it truly needs. If you enjoy lychees, limit your portion size and avoid eating them alone on an empty stomach. It's better to enjoy them occasionally and in moderation. Strong legs require steady fuel, not sugar shocks. By being more mindful with fruits like lychees, you can protect your muscles, improve your balance, and keep your energy more stable throughout the day. As we age, every food choice matters more than ever. Our bodies change, our muscles weaken, and our energy doesn't bounce back the way it used to. That's why it's so important to be careful about what we eat, especially the fruits we think are healthy. Fruits like bananas, grapes, watermelon, lychees, and dried or canned options might seem harmless. But the truth is, many of these are packed with sugar and low in fiber. That combination causes sudden blood sugar spikes, and those spikes are followed by crashes that leave your body, and especially your legs, feeling drained. Leg strength is one of the most important parts of senior health. Strong legs help you walk, climb stairs, and stay independent. But when you eat fruits that overload your system with sugar, you slowly lose that strength. The crashes lead to muscle fatigue. The inflammation harms your joints, and the poor circulation caused by high sugar levels makes recovery slower. Even fruit juice, which many people drink daily, can be damaging over time. It delivers a big dose of sugar in a small serving, and with no fiber to slow things down, your body is forced to react quickly. For seniors, this becomes harder and more harmful with age. But the good news is that you don't have to give up fruit altogether. There are still plenty of options that are safe, nutritious, and supportive of leg health. Berries, apples with the skin, kiwi, and pears offer antioxidants, fiber, and less sugar. They digest more slowly and keep your energy steady. Making simple swaps like these can protect your muscles, your balance, and your freedom. It's never too late to change your habits, and even small changes can lead to big improvements in how you feel. So the next time you reach for a sweet snack, remember your legs. Choose foods that give you strength, not ones that silently steal it away. Your future self will thank you for every smart bite you take today. As we age, some fruits can negatively impact leg strength and overall mobility due to high sugar content and low fiber, leading to blood sugar spikes and crashes. Common culprits include bananas, grapes, watermelon, and dried fruits. Instead, opt for lower sugar fruits like berries and apples, which help maintain steady energy and nutrient levels essential for strong legs. Small dietary changes can significantly enhance mobility and health for seniors. Choose wisely to support your strength and well-being.